everybody. This is Oliver from the Super Geek team coming at you not from my breakfast nook this time, but from my living room couch. With me, as always, is my wonderful and lovely host, Victoria.
Partner.
And we have a special guest with us today. We have Victoria's wonderful husband, Josh. We're so glad to have Josh with us today. And he's going to be participating in our vinyl challenge. So what's up, guys?
Hey.
We're just trying to make it in the apocalypse.
Trying to make it.
When would be an appropriate time to have a vinyl challenge?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Tell me about, Joshua, I know you and I are both working. How is that? How do you feel about being out there in the workforce and being an essential worker right now?
I feel what I do is completely necessary. I work for the fire department, and
you don't just work for the fire department, you're a firefighter.
Yeah, and so
you hold that hose, you spray that fire.
Yeah, my job is completely necessary, and yours is too. So
yeah, because he drives the fire truck, so if he wasn't there,
yeah,
they'd be like on scooters or segways.
Scooters.
There goes the fireman on a Segway.
But what I mean is, like, how is see, I have an issue with people, the way that people are not protecting themselves, but they're also not protecting us, the essential workers. Do you encounter that a lot?
From time to time. I just think that some people are just not aware of how this could actually affect them, and sometimes just random people just want to come up to you and just get up all on your business, you know.
Right.
So,
in your private area.
But
not in your private area, but in your private area.
Yeah, but we have to be cautious to take care of ourselves in situations.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's really, a lot of people aren't thinking about it, because I've talked to a couple of people and I've made comments, you know, with some of them, especially some of my older customers that come in. And I'm like, boy, you're brave not to come out with a mask and gloves. And they're like, oh, well, you know, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I said, yeah, but you've got to consider you're coming in contact with other people, and you could be putting them at risk, because you could be carrying the virus and not even realize it. What is it, like 14 days or something like that? You can carry it for 14 days.
Yeah.
It's tough out there. It's tough out there. We definitely want to show love for our essential workers, everybody out there who's still working, and who is, you know, an essential part of the workforce and keeping our country essentially afloat. Hats off to you. You guys are awesome.
It's so important that for the rest of us who aren't out there, that we just stay home and limit our contact. One of the ways that we're doing that is, since Joshua's already out in the world, he goes to the grocery store, not me. You know, I'm at home, and it's hard, but you got to make it work, because we want this virus to go away. I don't want to be stuck in this house forever.
That's
and
right.
I don't want it to mutate into zombies. That's the next phase of this virus, the zombie apocalypse.
The zombie apocalypse. Well, so I have a fun story I want to tell really quick before we get into this vinyl haul. So I've been doing a lot of TikTok videos lately. I've been like really cranking them out. And so a lot of what I'm doing is like lip sync videos to some of my favorite songs. Well, I picked, it wasn't a Real Big Fish original song, but it was a cover song. It was Take On Me, if you remember the song Take On Me by Aha.
Yeah, we watched it.
So Real Big Fish did a cover of it. So I did a lip sync video to that. And how about the band liked it?
That's awesome. That is so cool.
That was cool, because like I've done a bunch of, because I always hashtag them, you know, whenever they go onto Instagram, I always hashtag them. And, you know, I kind of wondered, I was like, I wonder if any of the fans are going to see that, but they did, and they liked it. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Was that a real aha moment?
No.
Do what?
Was that a real aha moment?
That was just kind of like a wow. Okay.
You know, it's something that's pretty hard to come by these days is a fresh haircut. And I got one.
Yeah.
I got one the other day.
But it wasn't by me. I cut my kid's hair, but I didn't cut his hair. Guess who cut his hair?
The fire chief.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to be a barber.
One of the benefits.
Yeah, you know how firefighters all have like a second job? Well, his chief's second job before he became a chief was a barber.
That's cool.
So he cut all the guys' hair, and it turned out really good.
That's very cool. I actually went to see my mom and dad for Easter, and I got a little bit off the side, so
I see that.
Good deal.
Looking
I
good.
don't look quite so shaggy.
Shaggy.
I've got to keep up appearances for our YouTube channel, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so what we've got today, we have 5. Each of us have chosen from our own collection, which you guys. Do you guys have separate collections, or do you kind of?
No, it's all mashed together.
It's all together. Okay, so Victoria and Joshua have chosen 5 albums that they're listening to in the apocalypse, and I did the same thing. So what we're gonna do is now I did something a little bit different, I think, than you guys. This is not just music that I have been listening to these records, but I've been listening to them in the context. And you'll see that I'll kind of explain that as it goes along. I don't want to get into it right at the head of this, but it all kind of ties in. But anyway, so I guess, are we ready to jump in?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, we have a very extensive record collection. That's why we were able to both pick 5.
It was very difficult too.
I think we've mentioned mine was easy, man. I just threw mine together. I feel good about mine. I
spent a little more time.
I feel good about my selection, and I didn't cheat. I really
didn't cheat. No. Yes, it's a miracle.
Yeah, so we're gonna let the special
miracle.
Yeah, shut it. So I think we're gonna let the special guest go first because he's never been a part of our vinyl challenges before.
Start it off, man. Start us off.
So this first group I have been listening to, I mean, since I was probably about my son's age, and so amazing. Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. And, of course, you know, I had a hard time picking, you know, because
cheater.
Somewhere in time.
I didn't cheat. He
because
cheated.
I have been listening to both of them recently, and I mean, think about it. You know, Number of the Beast, Invaders. Somewhere in Time, Wasted Years. I mean, all like these songs transport my just the lyrics themselves and the music being so epic, but the lyrics just transport me to like it's a giant history lesson of like Alexander the Great and metal, and mummies. You know,
it's very epic.
It's very epic, yeah.
Which you know, you don't have to tell us because we're big Iron Maiden fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Iron Maiden
and it's funny.
Final challenges.
The first one, wasn't it? Because Number of the Beast was one of my selections.
Oh, it was. That's really awesome. So this next record, I mean, once again, you know, I've only picked one, but I could pick anything by this group right here and say that if there's one group out there where if I had to literally train for a fight against a lion, I would pick this band as my workout soundtrack.
What about a liger?
Yeah, if this album makes me feel like I should probably punch a tiger in the face.
Easy now. Right on.
Yes. So anything from Hatebreed, I mean, just empowering lyrics and just suffering and punishing and just So this is absolutely one of my favorite records of all times. Coheed and Cambria, In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3. It was their second vinyl they ever came out with, and it's so epic and so beautiful. And the singer, he writes comic books, and all this stuff is very science fiction. But I'm not saying it's like Iron Maiden, but it's in the vein of very epic and storytelling, and just from beginning to end. This record, you know, there's a lot of records that you can't listen to every single song. This is one of them where you can listen to every single song and just be like, wow, that is awesome.
This is real life in the apocalypse. You can't do anything without being interrupted by children.
Death comes ripping.
I think this next one, you'll definitely get a kick out of.
I work out to this out. This is my favorite album to work out to.
This is an outstanding record. All right, here we go. You ready for this one?
No.
Let's do it.
Rocky IV soundtrack.
Okay.
All right. This is the movie where he fights Dolph Lundgren, the Russian. A Russian that can punch 1,000 pounds per square inch. I mean, like literally, it's like getting hit by a baseball bat. And I mean, it's the workout montage. It's so epic. And then the song "There's No Easy Way Out."
I love that song.
Something about Rocky movies, man. Rocky.
Does that have Kenny Loggins on it?
No, you're thinking Over the Top.
Well, I know, but I mean, Kenny Loggins did everything in the 80s. Come on.
I don't think this has Kenny Loggins on it.
Really? Didn't he do Eye of the Tiger? But that was the first Rocky, wasn't it?
Well, Eye of the Tiger is on here.
Yeah.
Survivor's on there.
Oh,
But,
my bad. I stand corrected.
yeah. But Kenny Loggins was on a lot of soundtracks.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins did Double or Nothing with Gladys Knight on here. So he is on here.
But Survivor does 2 songs.
Yeah.
They do In the Burning Heart and
The Burning Heart.
Just about yeah.
I forgot about that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was it.
Okay, next up's Ollie.
No. You go ahead.
Oh gosh. Are you sure you want this?
Give it to me.
Okay, I'm going to go with the first one that you already know that I'm going to have on here because it won't be a big surprise to you. It's my new Night of the Living Dead since we're headed for the zombie apocalypse. And this is put out by Waxworks Records, our favorite, who we always plug on our YouTube channel. Look at that beautiful fold out. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the artwork because it's like really gross.
Oh, yeah.
So
that scene.
Yeah, and then there's pictures from the movie. That's really cool.
Barbara.
Did you hear Josh?
Barbara.
Okay, so that's my first one because we are headed for the zombie apocalypse. This virus is mutating and people are going to start walking the earth and trying to eat us. Okay, so Josh showed you his workout record. I guess it's my, whatever. Anyway, he showed you what he's working out to. So I have to show you what I'm working out to because this is what moms do because we can't leave the house. We got Jane Fonda's.
Yes.
Workout record.
Try not to put the record while you're working out.
Yes, this is a must need for our quarantine.
Wait, okay. I gotta know what's on there.
Okay. Featuring the music of the Jacksons, which you love the Jacksons. Yes. Aria Speedwagon, Brothers Johnson, Linda Clifford, Billy Ocean, Jimmy Buffett, and Boss Skaggs.
Billy Ocean. Wow.
Caribbean Queen.
I bet you that's on here.
Is it Caribbean Queen? No, Caribbean Queen is not on that.
Yeah, it's Can You Feel It, the Jacksons. In Your Letter, REO Speedwagon, Stomp, Bronson, Brothers Johnson, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Linda Clifford. Oh, that's advanced. They have a beginner side and an advanced side. So in the advanced side, you can do this.
Oh.
Spread them later.
It must be slow dancing to Bridge Over Troubled Water.
So Billy Ocean does Night, Feel Like Getting Down.
I just know that Jane Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of that Honda.
Wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay.
Isn't that the line from Sir Mix-a-Lot?
So for the days that we all get down and we hate life, because I know everybody in the world has felt that at least once during this quarantine, we have Descendants. Everything Sucks. Which is one of my favorite Descendants albums, but also, I mean, the title says it all. Everything Sucks.
But that album does not.
No, not at all.
That is my, it's funny because that's one of my favorites too. And that actually has my favorite Descendants song on it.
What song's that?
Thank You.
Oh.
I
love that song.
How long were they broken up before they released that album? Like, they got back together for that, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Milo went to college.
Yeah.
Remember? Milo goes to college. This one came out in 1996. So they
right, and that's on Epitaph, isn't it? Isn't that one on Epitaph?
Yeah. My favorite Descendant song is on this record, Rotting Out.
Good song.
Yeah, I thought everything sucks. It's good for the apocalypse.
That's a near perfect album.
And then these two records go together. So you're either Dancing on the Ceiling, Lionel Richie,
I love Lionel Richie.
Diary of a Madman, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
So you're either one, Dancing on the Ceiling or Diary of a Madman.
Now, listen, both of them. Mad Dancing on the Ceiling. How about that? I never was a huge Ozzy fan, but I do appreciate.
Yeah. I want Josh to wear that outfit.
That has Flying High again.
Dude, can you wear this outfit?
Yeah.
So, and then this, I actually love this album. This tells you what kind of senseless stuff we have in our record collection. We actually have 3 Lionel Richie albums.
Nice.
So we have like
some Commodores.
Yeah, Commodores. So we have Iron Maiden, Coheed and Cambria, like all the bands you would expect us to have.
Hatebreed and that.
But then we have Lionel Richie.
But so I'll tell you, when Michelle and I got married, our first dance song was Stuck on You.
Oh, that's cute.
So
that worked out for you.
Yeah. So perfect.
That's why I cannot wait till we do our next vinyl challenge. Well, our vinyl challenge once the apocalypse is over, where we are actually going to go and pick 5 records from each other's record collections. I think that'll be really fun to see each other's record collection get down and dirty with each other's music, and then pick 5, because it'll be fun to see like what are you going to pick out of mine, because I got some weird stuff in there.
I have a few weird selections in there in mine. I got some kind of out of characteristic stuff, but
so that's my 5 picks.
Indeed.
Of course, none of mine were serious. All right, Oliver, you're up now.
Okay, so it's kind of funny that you guys both chose something that you're working out to, and you guys out there, we did not plan this. We didn't discuss this. They didn't know, or none of us knew that we were going to do that. So this is I've been going to the Longleaf Trace every chance I get and go jogging, and the music of choice that I listen to is Sempiternal by Bring Me the Horizon. Whoa. So this album is this is my jogging jams right here. It's a little dark, huh?
I didn't expect that from you. I really didn't.
I love this record. I love it so much. I'm not so much a huge fan of all their other stuff, but this record right here is really, this is perfect for jogging. So this is what I jog to.
What a beautiful album cover too.
Yeah, it is. Bring Me the Horizon, Sempiternal. Great. It's good jogging music. So it's funny that we all had something that we're working out to in the apocalypse. This is probably no surprise to anybody. Especially anybody who watches my TikTok videos, considering I think I've done just about every song off of this record. This is The Missing Man by AFI. This is their new EP. So this is not a full-length album. This is just an EP. And it's their newest release. It's got their newest stuff. It's got Trash Bad on it. It's got Get Dark. It's got the Missing Man song, which is an excellent song. But it's really, it's a beautiful record too. I'm gonna show the actual vinyl itself.
For the youngins out there, EP means extended play.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That is beautiful. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's a great. So it's really. I've been on an AFI kick. Of course, Victoria, you know that.
Last time we were together, we just watched a whole bunch of AFI YouTube videos, like their music videos on YouTube.
And not only that, but I've been listening to a lot of Davey Havok, so like Black Audio. I've been listening to a lot of Black Audio, which I really like. Kind of reminds me of like that 80s synth pop type stuff. It's brilliant. I guess Get Dark kind of ties into that, but the rest of these I'm going to go with kind of tie into the apocalypse, because my next selection is Memphis Cough, God bless Satan.
That's some funny stuff.
So so this is on the Moonsky Records, which is now defunct, but Moonsky Records was huge back in the 90s
I remember.
with a lot of their ska bands like the Toasters. We saw the Toasters live in Chicago, if you remember. Well, this was one of the biggest bands on Moonsky Records. And the reason why I chose this is because, and I also did a TikTok video to the song Doomsday, but the song Doomsday is just kind of appropriate for what's going on. So that's why I chose Memphis Cough, God bless Satan.
No reggae so far, Ollie.
Actually, that's a ska record, so that's about as close as it gets. I think.
But I know you've been listening to a lot of reggae in the apocalypse.
I have been listening to a lot of reggae. I listen to a lot of reggae on the daily, but so of Monsters and Men, my head is an animal. So I chose this one because there's a line in one of the songs, and it says, "You'll be there to hold my hand as the world comes to an end, because you're a king and I'm your lionheart."
I've never heard of that.
And oh wow, incredible. They're from Iceland. This whole record is very anthropomorphic. It's very, very shamanistic almost. I listened to a lot of this on the trail in 2015 and solidified my love for this band. They have a new album. This is the one. This is my go-to though. I think this is my favorite of anything that they've done. So I'll always, my head is an animal. It's always going to be my favorite. So finally, I've got Ghosts Prequilla, and I believe that's how you say it in Italian. I'm not sure. This is a concept album that deals with the plague. And I think largely what they do is they sort of blame the church for what happened during the plague, because it was basically a witch trial. They were like, oh, it's witches, that's the reason why this is happening, and they tried to kill off all the cats, thinking that all cats were familiars to witches, so they were going to kill off the familiars, and then the rats ran rampant, and so on and so forth. I don't think it matters who you blame the plague on, but this is a concept album that deals with the plague, so I thought it was kind of appropriate with songs like Ashes. They've got the Ashes song, and Rats, things like that. So it deals with, apocalyptic themes, and so I like that album.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty appropriate, and it's an excellent album. It's very atmospheric, very moody, and pretty dark. So, but that's why I chose Ghost Prequilla.
Great.
And that's it.
That's
my music to listen to during the apocalypse.
We did a vinyl challenge on Zoom. Anyway, that was fun because we had sort of a diverse group of music. We have jokes from me, as always. I have to say, it was easy for me to pick the albums I picked because it was to be funny. My normal reaction to things that are scary and, just intense situations is to try to laugh. It's in my nature to try to be funny. So for me, it was just natural to pick funny records because we're in a pretty scary time. But I love that you and Josh picked albums that you're actually listening to, because I could have done that too, but I didn't, because I always break the rules.
The only thing that matters is that, we're all trying to stay healthy, and we're all trying to keep our chins up and maintain that positive mental attitude. That's what's important. So, all right. So we hope you guys like this video. We had a blast making it. Leave us a comment if you like. Please subscribe. Our numbers are growing, and we love it. So please subscribe to our channel. We've got all kinds of cool stuff coming up really, really soon. More videos coming out now. Victoria is kicking out videos left and right now, so she's working hard at it to maintain the status quo during the apocalypse.
Thank you to our special guest who happens to live with me, so it was easy for us to make a video. Just like Ollie said, thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you like this video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yay. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
One love.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh gosh.